Hi, friends. Welcome to No Ma'am, the podcast where we talk shit and throw a little bit of shade at everything and everyone. We'll have you saying no ma'am in no time. I'm your host, Willy Will, and this is my co host.
Jhoany, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode of No Ma'am.
Well, friends, if you are watching this on YouTube, then your eyes aren't playing a trick on you. We have the amazing, I'm going to say this again. We have the amazing and talented LANYE ARMON joining the group chat today. For those of you who may not know who LANYE is, she is one of New York City's premier drag queens. She's not only one fourth of the incredible group, the Big Girls, but she's also three-time Glam Award nominated drag queen. Nominated in the categories of Breakthrough Artist, Door Goddess, and Best Group or Duo with the Big Girls. Welcome, LANYE, to No Ma'am. Welcome to the group chat.
Hi. Ah. Uh, it's been a long time getting
It's been a long time
no
coming.
shade. It has been a long time
Yeah.
coming. But I'm excited to be here. No shade, because this is a moment. I look good.
This is a moment.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you
You
do
do look
actually,
I
good.
know,
bitch.
right?
Not you
I
feeling
look better
yourself.
than I do at a door.
Screaming. No, I mean, no, you
Not
look
you
good.
shading
I have
yourself.
to.
I know. I mean, listen, if you can't show yourself, how you
Bitch,
gonna love
I'm in a
somebody else?
group
So,
called
I
The Big
mean,
Girls. It's nothing shadier than walking into a room and calling a group of drag queens. Those some big girls. Everyone gets to shade us the minute they walk in that room. It is okay. There's no bars off.
no, I mean, I think my
Perfect.
favorite part of like the Big Girls is always when you say a
Mhm.
fat joke and then the crowd are just like, what?
Completely stunned. So recently we just did a corporate gig, like a corporate holiday gig. And I was like, it was all of us for the first time in a long time. So it was really nice to like do it. But when we started doing fat jokes, the whole room was silent. I'm like, it's okay, we're fat. We can say
Oh,
those jokes so y'all can
oh.
laugh with us. And they were like, is it? But
They were trying not
they
to
were
get
trying
fired.
to hold on to that corporate
They're,
gig for a little bit longer, baby. I was like, girl, y'all are here at the holiday party. There is spiked cider, twisted teas. If y'all don't shut up and drink and shut and have a good time, what else y'all doing?
Right,
oh, Go, you know me
right.
at a corporate party. I be drinking the big boss's number for
You're
real.
supposed
Like
to.
if they say it's unlimited,
You're supposed to.
I'll limit myself so that I don't make a fool out of myself, but I'm also take advantage of it because it's
Bitch,
fucking free. And I work my ass off the rest of
I
the
am the
year.
ghetto glamorous diva of New York City, baby. I'm bringing a Tupperware to put the liquor in, and I'm bringing a Tupperware to put the hors d'oeuvres or the appetizers in as well. And the reason why is
As you
because
should.
he already took my tax dollars and had me here working overtime for no reason. So of course I'm taking your money. Yeah, why not? Shit.
Right.
So Lanye, we want to ask you some few questions, starting off with who is Lanye? Like, where did Lanye come from? Where does the name come from? Just tell the world a little bit about you.
So originally I started drag 5 years ago, and I started as
Mm.
She Been to Hell and Back, which was like my drag name. She was gonna be the ghetto bitch from the Bronx. You know, she been to hell and back. She been through everything she could have to get to that point, so might as well. And the running joke with that was that, oh, she been to hell and back and now she's doing drag, bitch. At this point, there's nothing left for her to do. So she's doing it. And then I was doing a couple of shows in New York City, and working in Hell's Kitchen is very hard for said queens to pronounce she been to. And they would call me like Shibina or a whole bunch of weird names they'll make up. Shishi, they'll call me a bunch of different things just to not say my name. So then I chose to go with my middle name and my name that was, basically the name that started my like whole Butch Queen era when I was just living my life on college at Delaware State, which was Lanye. And I was like, fuck it, since nobody can do that, I might as well just do what's best, which is use my name that everyone knows me for. So it just went with Lanye. Also, Lanye came from Jaylani, which is my middle name, and I I changed it to LA. Well, I changed the Lanye part, the pronunciation of it, because I was in love with Kanye. So when I started doing that, I can say that publicly because he's a black man and I still love him. But like I say all the time, Lanye like Kanye, but less controversial. I love everyone. I have nothing against anyone. I'm happen to be the sweeter, gayer version of him. So I'm just here for it. But yeah,
Sweeter, yes. Gayer, I don't know.
you're right, because he is straight. No shade. I think I'm more straight than he is. Just a little bit. I might be a tad bit straighter than he is. It's given, be who you
Yeah.
are for your pride, Kanye. It's very given that. But yeah, that's where the name came from. Lanye is the ghetto glamorous diva of NYC, though. She is going to be at your local club, standing outside like a dog on a leash, screaming at you to go inside the club, or she's either going to be on your stage giving you some ghetto ratchet shit like Kaya, Lil Kim, Spice, sometimes some old drag classics. I love to do different things. So like my origin is just ghetto. Glamour came after.
We love that.
Yeah.
Love that. As Bronx goes, we
No
love that. We
shade.
live for
Y'all
that.
see the hair, y'all see
Yeah.
the outfit. It's titties to the top, door
Listen,
knuckles on the ears.
let the
It's
Bronx
just what
girls
it
know.
is.
Yeah. And honestly, that's we've known you for a bit now, and like that's what I love about your drag. It's very urban, it's very New York. But it's also like glamorous. It's like street
Yeah.
glamorous, what I like to say. And we live for it. And then you're such a high energy performer, and we live for that
Thank
too.
you.
Your song choices are always on point.
I try.
Yeah, you're great.
I
We love
try.
you. We love
I'm not
Lanya
gonna lie.
here.
Sometimes I do get in the bubble of like, what are the New York girls performing right now? And I'll perform those songs. But it's also just because I'm gonna be real shady when I say this. I know I could perform it better than half these girls, so I might as well just do it.
Talk your
But
shit.
that's just how I really feel. It's
Talk
no
your shit.
shade.
Talk your shit.
It's no shade. Sometimes
Oh no,
it
it's all the
is. But
shade, but it's all
I'm
right.
I'm just tired of going to certain shows and seeing the same girls perform. It's my broom falling. Um, yeah, anyway. Um, but yeah, like it's the point of going to these shows and seeing girls like given the same numbers, and then you walk down the block two doors down and it's the same number being performed, and they're both doing it like cardboard boxes. So what's the point? Amazon, please pick up the package and ship it back. Because at this point it's just don't
No ma'am.
Oh,
give. It
No
don't,
ma'am.
no
Child.
shade.
Not the cardboard
It
boxes,
does.
child.
It gives very much
So,
like you'd be annoyed watching some of those performances. And I know as a viewer, y'all definitely be annoyed. Like walking into a show and you see that number and you're like, there goes Pussycat Dolls Hush Hush again. Let's see what she gonna do
oh,
differently.
okay, yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Like what is she gonna do
yeah.
differently?
No, we've definitely had the. We're not gonna name any names, but we've definitely have had those conversations when we're seeing the girl perform. We'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
is that number
It's
again?
Hush Hush.
mm,
Or like I'm not talking about any girl specific. I'm just saying because I used to run Hush Hush to the ground. But like
First of all, Hush Hush is such a great lip
it
sync song.
is.
It's a drag staple for a reason, but it needs to be done
Yeah, it's
correctly.
it's it's a couple of songs that definitely need to be done correctly. But that's just gonna take time and that means a class or two, a dance
That's true.
class or two, or an improvisation class or two, or maybe you sit in your mirror and you learn your lyrics. But those are things that girls have to do as a community and for the community. When you're, doing these shows, you got to practice what you preach and practice what you do or what you say you're passionate about. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so kind of jumping off of that, what is your favorite song to lip sync
my
to?
favorite song to lip sync to is Kaya, My Neck, My Back. And it's the reason because people perform it like it's supposed to be like it's a honky dory kind of song when they do it. They think it's a comedy song or something to do in fun. But if
No.
you really deliver it like a stripper from P Valley or a stripper from right here, Sin City, then you understand that it's a little bit. It's a raunchy ghetto track. You're supposed to get nasty. You're supposed to be Banji, and I feel like a lot of people miss that when they perform that song. But other than that, my favorite song.
You
My
know,
favorite white song to perform is "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift.
Good
Baby,
song.
oh, so you weren't kidding about that the other
oh,
night
I'm a Swiftie down.
when I mean, I'm not a
I
fan,
don't understand
but
Listen,
why.
I
1989
could
is a
I
good
could definitely see
album.
you eating that song up.
That album, first of all, that song is the equivalent to Black's "Hey Ya" by Outkast. It is the
Let
white
him
version
know.
of "Hey Ya." Y'all are shaking it
It
off, but
surely
y'all
is.
have the "Hey Ya." If y'all mash them together, and
It's
no
true.
drag queen better steal that. If y'all mash them together, it's the same song. Pretty much, it's the
Mm,
same like
it
bass
is.
line. So I love
Oh,
it. It always eats me up.
It's true.
yeah.
It's true. Just you gotta do the little
Okay,
rhythm a little
yeah,
differently, because you gotta with Shake It Off, you gotta dance a little on your toes, and with Hey Y'all, you gotta dance with
that's
the
right.
hips and the knees. So it's just again,
More
but yeah,
grounded in
that's
"Hey
about it.
Y'all," but that's a different
Mm-hmm.
conversation. No, ma'am, I will not be listening to that
Okay.
tonight. I won't. I won't.
Maybe next time. Maybe there'll be a
It'll
part
be
two,
the
and
Juneteenth episode. We'll talk about that.
Yes,
oh,
we'll talk about
No,
it.
ma'am,
oh,
it's
okay,
Juneteenth.
definitely.
That's exactly what I'm gonna say when I see
Mm-hmm.
him perform it too.
All right. Well, Lanye, since you are a friend of the podcast, and since you are our first drag guest on the show, we want to play our signature game. So it's called this or that. So I'm gonna ask you two things, and you just have to choose
This is
between them.
shady. This is a
All right.
setup. I know this is gonna be bad. No, man.
Ooh. So we're gonna start off simple and
Yeah,
easy. So would you rather a synthetic wig or a human hair wig?
I'm gonna be completely honest and say synthetic because synthetic holds the style. A human, you have to change with the weather. Synthetic will hold the style. This is
You want to
this
catch a
is synthetic
Okay.
fire?
right now, but she holds the style.
Yeah.
A human unit, you gonna have to style it,
But
style it, style it.
why would she catch on
True.
fire though?
I
Like
mean,
why
it's
would
Because
like
synthetic.
what would she be doing that she's gonna catch on fire?
anything,
Listen, the
At
lights,
least
you be
performing.
sweating.
Oh,
Like the lights, you
yeah.
be sweating. The conduction, whatever
just a
they
little
say. But
wand.
yes,
Sometimes it may catch you on fire, depending on which, you know.
uh, you
And then
never
I was
know.
about after I said that, I was like, wait, this bitch might be smoking
So
outside and then
would,
just
so
accidentally
Listen,
light
right?
would.
her.
The little friction with the
No
big girls.
shade,
You never know.
no
You never know.
shade. No man, those big girls need to stay far away from me when they're that close. It's too much
Right.
heat.
Right. No, but I'm with you on the
Yeah,
human though. You do have to style human hair, and if you
you
don't
look like
style
a
it
wet
correctly,
dog.
then it's no
It's
man.
gonna you're gonna look like a wet dog, and I
Right.
don't want that. I'm not that girl. I
Right.
don't like walking out there
Right.
looking like a. No, ma'am, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to me.
Okay.
Give
So
me a hard one.
would you rather perform? Okay, so I'm gonna skip that
Mhm.
one then. I want you to choose between Manhattan Drag or Brooklyn Drag. Which one
Manhattan
do you think
drag
is
all
better?
the way. It's no shade to the Brooklyn girlies,
Okay.
but and this is no shade to anyone, no shade to anyone, but I cannot do the sneakers and drag situation. I can't do the sneakers and drag situation. I can't do the no padded situation. Like, if y'all all want to be the boys, who's gonna be the girls? It's very that
Ooh,
situation.
ooh.
Like, all of y'all got on them sneakers, and all of y'all ain't got no titties on. So what happened?
So I completely agree with you with the
Yeah,
sneakers. What the fuck is that? I've never seen a queen do that in person, and I hope I never do because I would drag that bitch.
I
But
support it.
no padding can be fine
No,
sometimes.
no,
Sometimes
no.
I don't mind the no padding, but those sneakers, the no heels is definitely a no
It's
man.
a no man.
Or like those little tiny
It's
like
a no man for me.
kitten
Like,
pumps that
I
they
could
be
get
wearing
past
now.
you not having a nail on. I could get past you not shaving the back of your neck so you see a little bit of the hair hanging out the back from your wig cap. I'm okay with all of that. I'm okay with you not wearing titties that is a breastplate. I'm okay with you, doing that. If it looks good, it looks good. But when I look down at your feet, you should be in a heel if you are a female impersonator. If you are a female illusionist and you giving me the illusion that you're a female, I need to see the illusion of a heel on your foot. If I see the illusion of a sneaker on your foot, you are a man, you are a trucker, you are working at AutoZone, and you need to get away from me. That is not okay. Not okay. And you better not
No,
be on
I
stage
agree.
trying to
No, you
buck.
definitely need some. You need.
No. Mm-mm. Because it's not fair.
Okay. No, no, I agree. I think queens should wear
Yes.
heels, and I think they should be heels. I don't think there should be no
No.
tiny
If you
little
wearing a
one
if you're
inch
not over
heel.
40 and you have on a LaDuca, which is a dancer heel that's like this chunky and this short, there's no reason for you to be doing drag. Just quit.
No, I feel like because I feel like I have to be devil advocate,
Go
right? For
ahead.
the the Brooklyn drag defense. Brooklyn drag is very conceptual.
I'll be honest, there's about one queen that I genuinely like support 1000% for who she is in Brooklyn. And I'm gonna name her because she's my sister and she's given me a million gigs and she's done everything to like really make sure that Brooklyn was on the map and seen as a fucking contender. Now, I will say Brooklyn has some of the most artistic drag and some of the most creative drag. Like there's bitches that dress themselves up as like Sarah V bottles. There's bitches that JK was just Dr. Dillamont in a full goat costume. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that in Manhattan. In Manhattan, it's very classic drag. But
Hmm.
Nikki O happens to be one of my favorite Brooklyn queens. Essa Noche happens to be one of my favorite Brooklyn queens. And those is because the reason I said that is because, bitch, the creativity they bring to drag is ridiculous. Essa Noche is just stupid on another level, which is just crazy fun. Like to watch her even just be herself, because she's not acting. She's not putting on a role for anybody. This is her in and out of drag. That's just her. Like she's hilarious. So it's like watching her do Brooklyn drag and like even when she walked in the club with sneakers on, I'd be like, what's going on here? But then she'll go to the back and she put her heel on, you know? Um, it's really gonna be like Nikki O for me. She does it all. Like the look is always on, the makeup is kind.
Hey,
She's just it. She's that girl for me. If I had to do Brooklyn drag,
I
I'm doing
remember
it
when
that
Nikki
way.
O. Oh yeah, I mean Nikki was very, very, very creative. I remember when he used to do his makeup with. I think it was just like the what is that the paint, the bubble
Mm-hmm.
paint.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. But yeah, when he first started, um, I haven't kept up with him in the recent years because Brooklyn is far as fuck.
Very
Um,
far.
but I think he's very creative. Yeah, I love Nikio. Yeah.
That is the only queen that I can be like Brooklyn
Um,
drag for me. But back to this and that. Let's get.
okay,
I know there's
okay.
something worse than
I have. So if you had to choose who, Olympia, Vampy, or Frida,
for what? If I had to choose them for what?
I, I don't know
Ranking them?
who's your favorite.
Ranking them from favorite to least
Yeah.
favorite?
No, well, you don't gotta rank
Uh
them completely. You don't gotta rank them completely. Maybe just choose your favorite. So the other two
in
aren't
in
as hurt.
in in no particular order. I love all my sisters, genuinely I do.
Oh, I
But if I
can't
had to
wait.
rank them, Olympia is always going to be my first because she's she's one, like the mother of the group. She makes sure that all of us are together. She does everything to make sure the group is together to a T. Then it would have to be Vampy because no matter which way it goes, Vampy is always going to be on time. Vampy is always going to make sure that she's the first one there and she tells us what's going on in the room. I'm always the last one there, so it's always good when you have the first one there to know what's going on in the room and how urgent it is to really like deliver high energy performances or like low energy performances depending on the room and the crowd. So reading the room is Vampy's thing. Now reading the room with her friends, she a little crazy. She don't know how to stop or calm down. She just a wild one. But yeah, and then Frida. And it's not Frida's not last because of anything in particular. Frida's the longest one I've known. So I've known Frida before like I started drag. Frida stopped me from fighting in pieces and brought me home one night, and that's how we met. Cause some guy kicked me with his
Oh,
nasty old
okay.
Samoa Adidas in the back of my head. So I pulled out a chain link from my bag and I was gonna beat him up. And she was like, "No, don't do that. Let's just have fun. He's here with us too. Let's just go out." And yeah, Frida's just she's my ROD. Like she's my ride or die. So at the end of the day, no matter where I put her on the list, she's still my sister. And then the new diva will be the last
Oh.
one
Mm.
because I don't know her yet.
Ooh.
I don't know if
Okay.
she exists or anything. Never met
So
her.
when can we expect a
January
review
27th
for the fourth
at the Glam Awards.
the Glam
January
Awards?
27th. She'll be there. Yeah. We bought our fabric for the Glam Awards
Okay.
outfits. We're really giving Tina Knowles situation.
Okay.
They come through with the Tina Knowles
Yeah, it's
original.
definitely giving House of Derriere in these outfits. I'm here for
TKO.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, I got one of those worse than that because I could rank them girls in their face. I need something a little
Oh.
darker. This or that, Shaquita or Lady
Will, do you have
Bunny. No,
any
I'm joking.
questions? Oh. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
Wait.
have any like drag questions. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, I was good. Actually, I feel like after you said that, you'll probably just say it to their face either, so I don't think it's gonna be that shady. I was just gonna ask you to rank the entertainer of the year performers real quick. You don't have to go through a whole explanation, but just rank them.
Rank them as in like the ones that won previously or the ones that have.
No, as the ones like you want to win, basically. Entertainer of the
If
year,
it's up.
like in the way you would want them to win.
Oh yeah, the ones that's on the list right now, which is Keisha, Debdo, Marie, like all of those girls. For me, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, my vote for winning would be Esanoche because Mama works very fucking hard in the city, so she deserves everything that she dreams of. Other than that, Hibiscus would be a close second because she's an amazing performer. Keisha Card has done so much for our community. She deserves the world. Marie, I could not even put into words on how much she does for our community. So I would even love to see her win. Other than that, I don't know nobody else on that list. Oh, Show
Okay.
Pony.
Well,
Show
based on what you do
Show
know.
Show Pony would be the I
Sorry,
think Show
Jen.
Pony would win because they're pretty they could win because one, they're the second drag king that's ever been nominated and they do a lot for their community. So yeah, other than that, I really don't know who else is on that list. But I pray that they find something to do. Cause
Okay.
it's gonna be
Um.
it's gonna be Essa or Keisha. Or Marie.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out on January 27th.
I I'm
But
excited.
congrats to all the girls. Good
Yeah.
luck to all the
Kudos to
girls.
you, sisters, for getting nominated. In the words of Plain Jane, it was fun while it lasted, but somebody has to win, and we know how this goes. No shit.
This is my moment, and I'm going to have it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single episode of No Ma'am. Go ahead, you heard me, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you are listening to us on Apple, Spotify, or iHeartRadio podcast, please make sure you rate us 5 stars. And also, if you follow us on Instagram, please do. We are at No Ma'am the Podcast on Instagram. We just reached our 500 followers mark, and we're super excited. Can't wait for 1,000. That's the next benchmark. So all the help you can give us, it'd be great. And as always, we'll have you saying no ma'am in no time. Bye everyone.